Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do like a, I guess, get ready with me chit chat, I guess. I don't really know what the freak to talk about, but I guess we'll just figure it out. Sorry I look like shit right now. Just got out of the shower. My hair's in a bun. We will fix that in a minute. I already put lotion on my face. The next thing we're gonna do is I use what's this thing? Sunscreen. I just like so. Put it all over my face. I literally don't use anything or really do anything dramatic. I'm more of like a natural type bitch. Just wash, did whatever, you know, normal routine, your face routine. And I just put lotion on and put some sunscreen on. I'm already an oily person as it is, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Once I do that, I just kind of, I know everybody's probably gonna come for me, but we all do makeup and our faces differently. Go in with some chapstick. Anyways, you do you, I do me. So yeah, just put some sunscreen on. I'm gonna go in with my setting powder because, like I said, I'm already an oily person, and we are just going to put some setting powder on to decrease the oiliness. Anyway, so today is Tuesday. I hope your guys' Monday was great. I hope you guys had a great Mother's Day weekend. I am a mother. I have 2 children, a boy and a girl, and I am married. So my wife made me and her mother a pie from scratch, an apple pie. She made her sisters some butterscotch oatmeal cookies. Let me tell you, that shit is the bomb. Yeah, we didn't do much. Little quick update if you didn't watch my video that I posted. Like, I know I just hella dumped info like the tea on y'all, but if you've been kind of somewhat following me on YouTube, then you know that I struggle with health issues, I guess. I think it's weird. I was pregnant. I didn't have anemia. I wasn't anemic. I remember being regular, my monthly, having regular bowel movements, but over the time, I guess, I started to notice my, what do you call it, bowel movements were different, I started being more constipated, like for no reason. Started having like stomach cramps. Ended up not really having an appetite. My stomach would hurt, like you just have a stomach bug, like the stomach flu or whatever. It's not even cool. Anyways, I just curled my eyelashes. I went in with like I said, my settings powder, this Everyday Vacay. I went in with this L'Oreal Pro Matte to put like a little color. I just used a regular eyelash curler for my eyes. And I really don't do much to my eyebrows. I'm kind of like let them all be natural. Fun story, fun fact. A lot of bitches be hating on my eyebrows. Like they say I have no eyebrows. Like boo, bitch. Look at all that beautiful growth. I don't know. People used to make fun of my eyebrows because I would fill them in. And you know what? The same bitches that were clowning on me and my eyebrows now be the bitches who be really trying to fill in their shit. Like, girl, I see you. Anyways, then I go in with this Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit. I love it. You don't have to do too much. You don't have to put too much on it because, I mean, I tell you, shit goes on like hella. So my eyebrows are already cleaned, already trimmed, groomed. She just keeps crying and crying. Excuse her. Anyways, I don't do much. I just kind of go like underneath to like create a little line, and then go to the top like so, and bring it down. Anyways, so yeah, and I've been going to the clinic here where I live for these problems. Like the pain gets worse. Sometimes I don't have an appetite. Sometimes I won't eat because it's just so painful. Like I end up real nauseous. They gave me this Miralax. I mean, I tell you, my stomach is made out of steel. Like, can literally drink coffee and eat greasy stuff and still not take a mean shit. LOL. But yeah, they keep diagnosing me with the same thing, and it's been years now, about almost a year or two, that they've been diagnosing me with almost the same thing. Finally I just, you know, had it and was upset, and you know, something's wrong, like deep down. She's coming. Happen, baby.
She's in Kane's room. She's standing there looking through his door.
The
crack of it, like that.
Huh? You know, she keeps crying. I'm like, this kitty just won't shut up.
She won't.
Yeah, and then talking to them. Random.
Random chat for the day.
Yeah, about my tummy. Yeah, see? Bam. Pretty brow. Effortless.
Like burning my hands in there.
Oh man, are you?
I was.
Why are you upset?
I
I love you. And then yeah, finally they referred me to a gastro a couple of weeks ago. I went, and it was the same thing. I was diagnosed with the same thing, constipation, we don't know what's causing the constipation, anal bleeding, and stomach cramping. Those are the 3 things that I keep getting diagnosed with, like, everywhere. So I don't know, it's kind of like a scary situation, but I'm more like, figure out what the hell is wrong with me first, you know, make me feel comfortable, you know, let's figure out what the hell it is, and then you can tell me the bad news, and maybe I'll like take the news different. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, but I just want to feel better. I like to feel comfortable. I like to be my normal self, active, eat okay with not having my stomach hurt, cramp, or you know, not eat for months at a time. I think the longest I went without eating because of my stomach was maybe about a month and a half, a good minute. Yeah, what else should we talk about? I can update you more on that. Other than when I went to my gastro, they just recommended, because we don't know what's causing the constipation, we don't know what's causing all these things, so we're I'm scheduled to go to have a colonoscopy. That's like in 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, I think. I don't know. I'm acting like it don't bother, like I'm not nervous, I'm not scared, but low-key I'm like tripping, I'm like shitting bricks. So they kind of gave me quite a bit of things to do. They gave me instructions on what I need to do to prepare for my colonoscopy. They gave me a big old paper. They gave me medicine. They gave me this. I have to do it like a week before. I gotta clean my system. I can't really eat. I had to stop all my fibers. I take fiber pills. Hold up. And then they gave me these little pouches of Miralax that I'm supposed to take. Yeah, I'm supposed to drink all this of water. So far, this is what I've been chugging on. Some, excuse that, smart water. It's about 1 quart. And then I can't eat for a while, like a week before my stuff, which is like scary, you know. And hopefully we'll figure out what is going on. I have a family. I come from a family that does have cancer. My dad's dad passed away from stomach cancer. My dad's mom passed away from breast cancer. Yeah, so it's kind of like nerve-wracking here, you know, to just think the worst, you know. So I don't know. Other than that, girl, I'm always tired. I feel like I really have barely energy. I need to go in with my mascara. This is called Dragon Lash. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. Anyways, Dragon Lash. I like my lashes kind of natural. I already have pretty long eyelashes, so I really don't do nothing. I just kind of go where it needs, where I have real thin lashes to make it look like they're full. What else? Oh, I don't know. I had this one girl come over to my house, like, I don't know, she was on some trip shit. I don't really know what she was insinuating. I don't really know what she was coming at me for, if you will. but she kinda had of a lot to say. I don't know if homegirl was coming to fucking throw some blows, but when I tell you, I don't give a fuck. I moved on. I ain't gonna fight no bitch. I'm not no bitch. But if you're gonna come at me on some past shit, like, I'm in 2021, homegirl. Like, you need to build a bridge and get the fuck over it. Like, everybody always want to be coming at me for, like, my baby daddy and shit. People want to come at me from when I was with him. Like, I had not one, but two bitches try to fight me over this nigga. Like, why you want to fight me? I ain't with him. Like, have him. You know what I mean? He's not alive. But anyways, this girl then came over. She was on some trip shit. Me and my crazy self was like, alright, yeah, you totally lost me. I have no idea what you're talking about. And homegirl's just like, that's my cue then. I need to go. She needs to leave. And like, alright, you know, I don't know why all these girls be pressed. Why all these girls are all upset. Like, I don't know. Like, I got other things more important going on in my life than to worry about what little crazy ass shit you tripping on. Like, I don't know. Like, as if you was, I don't know, like you was insinuating I was with your man or something. Like, I'm like totally a dyke here, you know. I'm like lesbian, I'm married to the same sex. Like, come on, sis. Anyways, yeah, she kind of left. I didn't want to fight. I didn't need to argue with her. Like I said, I didn't know what she was arguing about. I didn't know, you know, she wasn't coming at me direct. So I listened and heard her, hear what she had to say. But like I said, it was about old stuff. Like, I don't know what you're mad for about the past, but honey, you need to like leave it in the past and, you know, move on. You know, so that was that. I have a meeting at 3:30. Yeah, right now it's like 2:05. I never see, but 2:05. And see what happens there. I don't know. And then I'm just gonna go over this one brow I did with some lash gel, or this CoverGirl Professional Natural Lash. That's really not much I did, other than fill it in a little. What else should we talk about, kids? I don't know. I'm just a humble motherfucker. I stay to myself. I mean, back in the day, I was probably ratchet. I was probably like tripping. But you know, that's what people hold on to. The old shit. Like, you need to move on. You know, you need to figure out what you want to do in life. Like, if I was one pressed bitch, I was always so jealous, or I was always so worried about what another bitch is doing, then I wouldn't be where I am today. You know, I wouldn't have got my kids back. I wouldn't have a house. I wouldn't, you know, be able to strive to be the best, or to strive to provide for my children. In the end, it's all you can do is do your best, you know. And all I'm saying is, if you're so worried about what the other bitch is doing, like, or worried about the past and what could have, what if I, you know, all this dumb shit, you know, what could have, what should have, what has been, you know, you ain't gonna get nowhere in life. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just need to figure it out and understand and know your worth, you know, love yourself, you know, and understand, you know, have priorities, have standards is what I mean, you know, and don't lower your standards for nobody else. Don't lower your standards for somebody to like you. You know, I lost a lot of people for, I don't know, being a bitch, if you will. I mean, I don't think it's being a bitch. I think it's just like knowing what I want, knowing who is gonna really be there for me and who's not, you know, who is just in your circle to figure out what it is you're doing in life. You know, like I had this one bitch who, you know, I don't ever kick it with people. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of bitches I talk to, but just this one time I, you know, allowed this girl to kick it with me, and you know, I thought she was pretty cool. You know, we did whatever, talked, blazed, and now and again. She kicked it. She took me home when I lived in Kingman at the time, and you know, she was chilling, talking to me like we was cool and whatever, and then all she really wanted to know was what was going on with me and my wife at the time, you know. And I just happened to tell her that, well, she told me that she was talking to my wife and that she kicked it with her a few times, and then me and her weren't together, me and my wife. So I was like, you know what, go for it. You know, you keep asking about her, you might as well just fucking, I don't know, fuck around with her already, you know what I mean? So I told her if she ever felt the need to, you know, want to be with her, go right ahead, you know, I'm not with her, yada yada. And coming to find out, she did. So, you know, and that's just what I mean by, you know, people are just in your circle to know what the hell it is you're up to and whatever, you know. So we just gotta watch your back. Anyways, and I'm just going in with some little eyeshadow. I like my little eyeshadows to be more natural too as well, and I don't be all fancy with it and use a what do you call it, a brush. I have a brush, I just don't use it. I use my hands. See, eyeshadow, no eyeshadow. And we're gonna fix this side. So it's from this Natasha Donon. How do you say that, honey?
Well, Natasha Denona.
There you go, that one. This one. There you go. And I like to use this one and this one, but I'm using that one. What else? And then yeah, you know, and then you know, my wife told me about it, and I was more like, you know, I told her how all that happened, and you know, explained to her that, you know, you got to watch out for some of these people because that's all they're in your corner for, you know, is what you're up to and what you're trying to do. And you know, telling them about the time we were not together and the broad that came on to you. Yeah, and how it got there when I said she was chilling with me and she was asking 21 questions about you. And then I told her, well, she felt the need to, then go ahead, hook up with you, you know. No, that's what I told her, and that's probably how that happened, because it was like a few days after. Anyways, what else should I talk about?
About your meeting today.
Yeah, I said I have a meeting today. I didn't tell them what for. Should I tell them what for?
Give myself 2 minutes.
Okay. I have a meeting because last week I work at the elementary school. I'm a paraprofessional. I work with children who are struggling with their academics, like a one-on-one base type thing, you know, to improve their academics and where they're struggling, they're reading, English. I believe that's pretty much it. And we got a new principal. We're gonna be opening up our high school here on the reservation where I'm from, and long story short, he's acting principal at our elementary until our new principal comes in that they hired. Anyways, so last week I got put on leave because I told him it's about time he does his job. It's about time you do your job. Because he came at me like they're trying to get me for insubordination. I told my boss, text her, let her know where I was gonna be, where I was gonna be helping. The other teacher that I was with, the first grade teacher, I told her and asked her if she had anything for me to do. Okay, my face is done. See? I texted my boss and told her where I was gonna be at, and that you know, the other lady wasn't there, so you know, I'd fill in just for the time being as long as the lady that I was helping needed me. My boss never texts back, so the other teacher, the first grade teacher that I was with in her classroom, I asked her, you know, is it okay, you know, in front of the lady, in front of the front desk person, you know, is it okay, you know, you don't have anything for me to do, that I be in here and, you know, help her until, you know, she don't need me no more. You know, the first grade teacher's like, yeah, sure, you know, it's fine, I don't have nothing for you to do. I'm like, cool, whatever. So, you know, I just stay in the office and I help this other lady, the front desk lady. You know, I help her with, you know, watching the front desk because she needed to go and talk to, what do you call her, the HR lady. So it was like, whatever, cool. So I stood there, you know, I sat at the front desk, let a few people in that came for a meeting, yada yada. And then all of a sudden the principal comes in, he's like all hyping, all upset, and coming at me all disrespectful and hostile, and was like, what are you doing here, where are you supposed to be? And you know, I'm like helping her, she needed my help. And he looks at her and is like, is this true, you know, do I need to hire more help for you, like, if, you know, like, damn, like, am I not allowed to help her, you know what I mean, kind of shit. And he's like upset, and he's telling me where I needed to go, and I'm just like walking off. I'm like, cool, all right. But I walked off and I said, well, it's about time you do your job and go to where he told me to go, you know. And then I don't know what the fuck, you know, he comes and he follows me, and he's like starts yelling at me or like raising his voice in the hallway, you know. And I'm like, whoa, you know. And I'm like, I heard you the first time, you told me where I needed to be, where to go, and you know, that's where I'm going. And he's like, you saying about time to do your job is unprofessional, or I'm disrespectful, and yada yada. And I'm like, at this point, you know, I already heard you the first time, you told me to go to where I needed to be, which was first grade, so I went, you know. And now you're saying it's insubordination. Like, I don't know how it's insubordination. Like, bro, you told me where to go, I'm going. You follow me out and you think it's okay for you to yell at me in the hallway. Like, you know, mind you, kids could be walking in the hallway, you know. And he's like raising his voice at me in the hallway, and I'm like, yo, this is like unprofessional, bro, you know. But anyways, I got sent home. Now we're gonna do my fro. My hair is pretty long, like really long. And yeah, he's like goes and he tells his boss, you know, that it was disrespectful and that I kind of disregarded. I have a video, but because I'm just kind of like trying to do this right now off of like no editing, straight raw type shit, it'll be put up eventually, I guess, with like everything else that I've been going through. Probably be like, what the fuck, Demetria, you know what I mean? But oh wow, you ain't gotta watch it if you don't want to watch it. You don't want to repeat it, you don't want to fucking go through it. Anyways, so my hair's long. And yeah, so I got sent home last week for that. I have a meeting today at 3:30 to see if basically I still have my job. And then after that meeting, the first grade teacher stopped me, and she's like apologizing to me for, you know, what happened, and she's all like, I apologize, Demetria, for what happened or how it happened. She's I told my boss, we're gonna call her Becky because she starts with a B, told her, you know, that if she had a personal vendetta, you know, against me, she shouldn't, you know, basically use the first grade teacher. And I just told her it was alright, you know, whatever, but I was getting sent home. Because coming to find out after that meeting, I guess my boss is the one who sent the HR lady a text message and said that I wasn't doing my job or some shit. Yeah, I text her, and just before this, you know, she was the same, getting all hype with me in the hallway. Like, I just find it unprofessional. Like, would you appreciate it if your boss got, you know, at you in front of everybody, like in the hallway, in a public hallway, like say you're at school or you're at work and your boss just comes in randomly yells at you? Like, no. Anyways, I've been in quite a bit of jobs and I feel like that's not normal or whatever, but I felt like that was disrespectful. Anyway, so now I'm getting ready for that meeting and see what happens and see what else. Told them about homegirl running up, tripping. Yeah, tripping on some past. What else, guys? I told you about my meeting. I told you about my colonoscopy. What else? I guess, oh, and then I just, like I said, just trying to do a little quick get ready with me type shit and chit chat. I know this video is kind of like all over the fucking place, but you know, I don't know, maybe you guys might find it entertaining, you guys might like it, I don't know, it's not like you say much anyways. Oh, we got matching tattoos, me and my wife. I got this one right here, let me see, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see? It says never tip the crown in all red. And then I don't know, I have one right here, it's called a honey pot. Yeah. What else? Just trying to live it up, you know, who knows, like I said, with this colonoscopy coming up, it could be good, it could be bad, it could be the end of me. Who knows? So I'm just like trying to live it up and just trying to not take no bullshit. I'm just trying to be happy and like live life. Like, can anybody do that too, you know, without anybody tripping, like coming on some fucking crazy ass shit. What should I do now? Anyways, it's a long ass video, I know, but as always, just stay tuned, like, comment, share, subscribe. I did have an intro in one of my videos, or my videos prior, but I think I went and had to like delete quite a bit of shit because I didn't have no storage. I'm looking for my hair thing. This is a new thing that I invested in, and I could say by far the best thing. You know, look how red. Yeah. By far the best thing that I've ever invented in, which is this, what is it called? I don't know what this thing is called, but I use this shit a lot because, like I said, my hair is like hella long, and instead of, you know, instead of blow drying it and brushing it out like I used to, it's more convenient, like a 2-in-1 type shit, you know. So we're just gonna half this bitch like so. And we're just gonna do the tip. I mean, like, I'm not the funniest person. I'm not a fucking top-notch comedian, but I do have some crazy shit to say to tell my life one day. Just once I figure out, like make some space and I can upload and I can edit it. Right now I'm just like doing raw, straight up shit. Just to, I don't know, I guess do it, rant, let you guys know what it's been like in my life. Oh, and then my dog got taken away. If you guys can hear me, Animal Control came and took my dog last week. He gets out of doggy jail Friday. Because we usually have the motherfucker chained up. He's usually outside on a leash, a tie down. And at nighttime, like when we all get ready to go to bed, we take him to his doghouse, his cage. So my son usually does that. My daughter decided to want to help and take him to his leash. So we allow her to take him to the leash. We already know he's mean. That's why he stays locked up. But so it was like at nighttime. We have like an alley between my house and next door, and the alley is just kind of for people who don't want to walk all the way around the road and want to take shortcuts through the alley, you know, whereas life. And yeah, there was people walking through the alley, and they say that it was my dog that bit her. I guess it was a girl, I don't know. I just heard him run off from my daughter, and my daughter's like freaking out, screaming and shit. And then I go outside, and all I hear is the dumb broad, kill that dog! And I'm like, do it. And then by the time I'm looking for my dog's like halfway in the front yard, and these people are in the alley. So because of that, my dog got tripped. And they said there was, I guess, multiple witnesses saying that they saw my dog bite her. And I was just like, who saw, girl? Who did? Because it was late at night. It was like almost 9 o'clock at night. It was hella dark. Like, what witnesses? Anyway, so they took him. We should be getting him back on Friday. I guess Animal Control said that they observed our dog tied up. So whatever accusations or whatever was being said about my dog was more like, we saw a different girl. So I pay like $15 to get him out. What else? I had dental appointments. I had a root canal and veil done. And since I had that, my teeth are real sensitive to both heat and cold. Like heat and cold. And it makes me not want to eat. But then I also came down with a cold, so I don't know. Usually when I get sick like this, it's about time my stomach and my insides and all that shit will start acting up. What else, guys? I don't know, I'm thinking about doing a playlist of like my recent jams that I've really been jamming to lately. I just don't know yet when, where, how. I know how, I just don't know when. I don't know. I don't know. My kids' birthdays are coming up, so I'm gonna be planning for birthday parties. I have a boy and a girl, like I said. Their birthdays are just, they're a year apart. One's in June and one's in July. They're gonna be 9 and 10. Yeah. So I guess what I said so far, you guys can maybe, as I always say, comment, share, like, subscribe, ask questions. I'm more than willing and happy to answer them. I don't know. Whatever. Probably right. All that for nothing. You wasted 45 minutes of my life that I can't get back. Well, I didn't tell you to watch. I didn't tell you to stay that long for nothing. To you, it's nothing. To me, it's hard. It's randomly talking. So, I don't know. I guess this could be all for now. Look. Well, I guess people, that's all for now. So I did my hair. I showed you how I do my makeup, my everyday makeup. I told you it's more like natural. I don't do anything too crazy. But I could sit right here because it's hella hot. Oh, look at my wife's butt. So yeah, other than that, I guess we're just gonna chill and wait for my meeting. I will let y'all know how that went when it comes, when the time comes, what the outcome is. Yeah, like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. I know my videos are not always the best, but I do have crazy stuff. We do crazy stuff. I have like I said, footage, content on all the stuff I did, all the stuff we've been going through. I just don't have space to upload, and just like always be giving me a hard time. So I gotta invest in a new computer, a new camera, new everything, a new phone for new space, storage. Yeah. We're gonna see what happens with school. I mean work. You know what I'm saying? I think I'll be like a lit playlist one day, huh, honey? Where should I do it though? Where should I do a lit playlist? Right here in the room, in the car.
I got some needs. I need the money, like I need to breathe. I need some honest and I need to scheme. I need the W by any means. Got it, I mean. Tell that new bitch that I'm out of her league. Enough is enough, and I think I'm allergic to suckers. You niggas keep making me
There she goes.
I'm out for blood and I'm making them bleed. You try to run it, I'm breaking your knee. I made them fall like I'm ranking the league. You know I ball like I'm
I don't know. I guess that's it. I guess that's all I could say, and that's all I could record for now. I shall let y'all know what the outcome is in my meeting. What will be said or what is said. I don't know. I don't know, guys. But till then, peace.